Welcome to our next installment of Creative Dreaming in a Dystopia. Last week I didn't share a video because it just didn't quite feel right, and I feel like that's something that's important about creative dreaming in a dystopia is like we can set goals, yeah, try to do things, yeah, but also like if it's not working, can we have some acceptance for where we're at? So yeah, I'm not necessarily doing a video every week. I don't know how long I'm doing this for. When it feels appropriate, I'm gonna do a video and talk a little bit more about how I'm creative dreaming in these dystopian times. I got an inspiration to redo the unsticking station. And anyone who's worked with me knows that's something that's been around, I don't know, a very long time, probably 2014, 10 years. I'm not exactly sure when it like became its current format, and then I've added things to it over the years and stuff. But I got this sense that the whole thing needed to be redone. And before that sense, in the few weeks before, I was just feeling like there's a lot going on here in the unsticking station, in the inner work. There's more happening than there ever has. There's a depth opening up here. There's like, the way I described it, it's like, so let's say the stuck. So the unsticking station is really about doing deep inner work with the places where you can't move forward, right? You're stuck. So it's external, internal, whatever. Most things are a combination of both, right? So it's like if my stuck has been a plant all this time and I'm working with this plant, suddenly that plant got pulled out and its roots are so much bigger than the plant, maybe 3 times bigger. And it's like this sensation of me with this plant shifting into this sensation of me with this plant, which is now up here because the roots are here. And it's just this huge thing. And so it's menacing because now, like, if the plant was about the same size as me, now there's that plus 3 times bigger of the roots. So it's like I'm very small now compared to the bigness of the work I need to do. So that's a feeling. But then there's another feeling of, oh, yeah, I'm at the root now. Like you can really change things when you're at the roots of them. And I didn't know I wasn't at the roots before. And what it feels like is I was at the roots before for where I was, for where life was. And all of that has changed. And if you think about that, that's really amazing. I'm feeling that there's a whole new level and layer of magic that I'm finding in the inner work. So I was just kind of being with that for a couple of weeks, and then got the sense that I need to make a whole new unsticking station. At first, the word that came to me was expanded. I need to expand this. First of all, everything needs to slow down. Also, I have been slowing down the way I do meditations on our live calls, and I've been getting some appreciations from that. And I want to keep like looking at the meditations we use all the time in the work of Creative Dream Alchemy and slow them down. So, so I first got the sense of expanding it, slowing it down, and then I ended up creating 4 different recordings. 3 of them are 20 minutes long. One of them is 35. So it does move you deeper into the unsticking process. I recorded these over a couple of days. I recorded in one day, but edited the next day. So it's like for those 2 days, I was really in the unsticking station in a way I've never been because I'm doing the meditation myself while I'm saying it to record it. But then I'm listening to it several times while I'm editing it, getting the music in, and also just like looking at the timing and like, does this part need more time? Like, so I did all those meditations just so many times. I was spending hours and hours every day in the unsticking station. And it was just like I felt my brain change. I felt so many things happening in my body and mind. just from going deeper into the inner work. And it feels like I'm now, like, with the chaos in the world, it feels urgent that we go deeper into our inner work and our dream work. Both of these things need more depth, more attention, kind of like the places that you avoid, you need to take a look at those more clearly. And that is what gives us the grounding we need in this unstable terrain in order to be able to do the outer things, to make the art, to write the books, to do the things that you feel called to do. We need more inner support, a lot more. So, yeah, I'm just like feeling really happy from all of that inner work. And then the next day, the day after I had done all those recordings, I had gone out for coffee. I had done my journaling. I was doing some like admin stuff in my business. And then I was like making my lunch, and I was in the kitchen, and I suddenly noticed I was dancing around the kitchen singing Britney Spears. And I was just like, whoa, like, what is even happening here? Who am I? Because I've been in such an anxious place for so long. I don't sing and dance Britney Spears. You know, like, that's too goofy and silly for where I've been at. And in fact, I listen to meditation music almost all the time at home, like, to try to like stay away from anxiety. So it was just like, meaning by that I mean pop music. A lot of the music I used to listen to gives me anxiety now. Like, it's too much for my brain. And so just the fact that I was singing Britney Spears of all things was just like, wow, something's really changing in me. And there was just this new aliveness. And that's always, like, to me, inner work has always been about having more aliveness, because we're facing and dealing with the things that we're carrying that are really hard and that bring us down. And it feels, and culturally we're supported in the feeling that facing these things is too hard. We should just avoid them. And we have all of these schools of religion and spirituality, and the like spiritual but not religious, who have these like real dogmas around avoiding the hard parts of being human. And like, that's where our healing is, and that's where our magic is. So if you're not in the Creative Dream Incubator, I suggest that you join us. This new Unsticking Station is amazing. I'm going to keep going with like just looking at what's happening for people as we work on stuff, and like, what are the new things we need? How do we go deeper into all of this? I'm so here for this. And it's just like, I think for a while I've been realizing, oh, if the outer stuff is more unstable, we need more support with dream work and inner work. But now I'm really getting how, like, what that means, and getting into it, and it feels, I don't quite have words for it yet. I mean, we've never been here, right? Creative dreaming in a dystopia. Things are falling apart so much faster, I think, than anyone thought that they could. It's almost like we just can't learn from history, but we're still alive, and like, aliveness means potential, and it means like good things can still happen. So I'm feeling really motivated and excited, and just grateful for everyone who's doing this work with me.